All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon. Today we've got another PSA return here. This one is a 58 card submission, the majority of it being Metazoo Topps Chrome. So in the past, I've had some pretty rough Metazoo Topps Chrome submissions. They've graded pretty harshly. So I'm curious to see how these do. Now, any duplicates or anything that I'm not keeping from my personal collection from this video will be in my eBay, and the link will be in the description box below, ebay.com/NSP shop. So if you're interested in any of the slabs that you see in this video, and if I'm not keeping them, you can find them at that link. So let's go through these. Hopefully I did better on this return than some of the previous returns. These ones are pretty tightly packed in here. I feel like they put one too many. This is the tightest I think they've ever been packed. So I think this is, there's a lot of x-fractors in here, refractors. I think there's some regular, regular Topps Chrome Mothmen, Frogmen, whatever the case is. I think there's a couple things in here that aren't Topps Chrome, but I think for the most part, it's Topps Chrome. So we're going to find out how well they graded, or maybe how poorly they graded. All right, let's get started. Let's start with the Frogman stack here, since there's only one Frogman-backed stack. So we got a Loveland Frogman Refractor and a PSA 9. Not a great start. We need some 10s. Oh my God, a 7. No, that's rough. Loveland Frogman Refractor and a 7. Okay. Maybe we picked the wrong stack to start with. Loveland Frogman Refractor and a 7. Like I said, these are really, in the past, they've been really tough grades. Metazoo Topps Chrome, it seems like PSA does not go easy on this set. PSA 9 Loveland Frogman Refractor. I saw some people say that the cryptid camera cards were supposed to grade easier. Another 7. Jesus, man. That's wild. 3 7s starting off the submission. Let me know in the comments below if you guys have had better luck at grading your Metazoo Topps Chrome. Specifically, it seems like the refractors have really been getting hit pretty hard for me. There's a 9. But that's what I feel like I've had the most trouble with is refractors. I don't know if there's like surface damage. Another 7, bro. What's the issue here? I don't even know what the deal is. I mean, the centering's not great, but killing me on these. And there we go. We got an X-fractor Frogman and a 10. I think this is my first submission that will have X-fractors. I've got a couple more there at PSA, but I think this is the first one that I've gotten back that actually has X-fractors in the return. And another 10 back-to-back. One for me, one for you. So this one will be going on eBay. You know what's interesting, though? I have a 20-card submission with some really rare cards, and I've got like the Unrefined Chaos Crystal from Revive. I've got, I'm trying to think what else is in that submission. It was like a bunch of really good stuff, and I can't find it anywhere. It hasn't been logged in at PSA. I know I packed it up. I know I shipped it out. I checked the tracking number. Well, I don't know exactly which tracking number it is specifically, but I can't find them. I don't know if I don't know. I lost that submission. It was one of the submissions that I'm most excited to grade. It had some really rare, some gold cryptid cams in there. I think I had an orange cryptid cam Mothman in it. Like, I had some really rare stuff, and I have no idea where that submission is. I thought I submitted it, or I thought I shipped it out early July to PSA, and there's no record of it. And there is one, if you go to like the submit tab, there's one unfinished submission that has all those cards listed, but I could have sworn I finished the submission, shipped them, packed them, and sent them out. But those cards are nowhere to be found. Another 9 on the X-fractor. So I don't know. Maybe one day I'll have so there's a cryptid cam and it gets a 9. Maybe one day I'll get it back, because there were some really good cards in there, and I have no idea what happened to that submission. So if anybody from PSA is watching this and I sent you, maybe I sent it without the paperwork or something, because if I go to my recent submissions, it doesn't show up. And I can't find it anywhere here, any of those cards. And another Mothman Cryptid Cam PSA 9. I have not gotten a PSA 10 yet on any Cryptid Cam cards. And I've submitted quite a few. But anyway, I don't know why I rambled on about that submission, but it's a submission that I really want you guys to see. This 20 card submission, when I get it back, PSA 9 Refractor Moth. Because there's some really cool stuff in there, but I have no idea what happened to it. PSA 9. I don't think I've gotten a 10 of this Refractor Moth. I think I got one of the alternate art Moth. PSA 8. Yeah, we're getting hammered on this one. PSA 8. Let's go from this stack. PSA 9. Come on. There we go. There's a PSA 10 alt art Mothman, but just a regular chrome moth. There's a 9. Another 10, so not bad. Ooh, nice. X-fractor Mothman in a 10. That's what we like to see. I don't have that yet. So that's a nice addition. Refractor Moth. Man, I need to get one of these in a 10. I don't even know if I have the alt art in a 10 now that I think about it. The Refractor alt art. So that was a 10. So one of these will be on eBay. I think I already said that. 9. Let's go back to this stack. 9. Yeah, I have not had very good luck with creating these Topps cards. I'm really curious to read the comments of whether or not you guys have had any luck. 9 again. We need some 10s, damn. There we go. There's a 10. There's something. There's a 10. Not the 10s we want, though. Okay, there we go. There's a good hit. The X-fractor Mothman and a 10. So we got a duplicate, which means one for me, one for you. So far, I've only added 2 cards from this submission to my personal collection. One X-fractor Mothman, one X-fractor Frogman, and a PSA 10. And there's an X-fractor 9. I know I submitted some X-fractors of the other Moth. Refractor 9. Refractor 9. If you guys didn't notice, Frogmen and Mothman are my 2 favorite cryptids. 9. Another 10. Not a very valuable card. The Mothman 10 is going for like 40 to 50 bucks right now for just the regular chrome moth. Another 10. So we got a decent amount of 10s of the regular moth. Okay, so there we go. A Bear Walker Loveland Frogman and a PSA 10. And I think I'm going to have to crack the other one. I might do it live on camera because I realize that you can't redeem it unless you video yourself actually scratching off the code. And I just realized that recently because I didn't start redeeming boards until after I sent these cards. So there should be a redeemable Bear Walker Frogman somewhere in this submission, and I'm going to have to crack it out. Oh, nice. Another X-fractor Mothman in a 10. So that's not bad. I would like to get the other artwork in a 10. There we go. There we go. Okay. So now 4 cards from my personal collection. I think that might be the first refractor I've gotten in a 10. It might just be. We need to get this artwork in a refractor or an X-fractor 10. Wait, let me see what's in this box still. I forget what's even in. There's a good amount of cards in here. Okay, so there's this too. We'll see what's in here. This must be the other Bear Walker. So this one is redeemable. It got a 10. They both got a 10. So since they both got a 10, I might be able to justify cracking this one out because I really want the boards, and I've really been enjoying collecting the boards recently. So that's definitely going to be an option. But hopefully, 7. Okay, now we're back to the rough grades. But hopefully, 9. We can get the other Mothman in a 10. 7 again. What is the deal with these, man? Like, obviously, the centering's not great on this one. Is it because there's like fingerprints or smudges or whatever? These refractors are fucking hard to grade. Pardon my French. 9. We need this in a 10. 9. I don't know if we're going to get it. 9. Okay. 10. Okay, another 10, but not the rare stuff. 9. Another 10. Another 10. Let's see. How are we finishing this submission? We got some kind of frogman. Oh, nice. We actually got the off-center grade here. I've never gotten an off-center grade before. That's kind of cool. Huh. Interesting. Okay. 9 and a 10. Okay, so overall, not the best submission. Not the worst either. So these are the ones that I'm going to keep for my personal collection. And I'm probably going to keep the OC. Let's make a good thumbnail, right? Would you click this if this was the thumbnail? Okay. So let me know what you guys think. I'm especially... So let me know what you guys think. I'm especially curious to hear your guys' thoughts on, is Metazoo Topps Chrome even worth grading if it's not a numbered card? And how much luck have you had or maybe not had with grading Metazoo Topps Chrome? I'm very curious to read all your comments down below. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And as always, I love you guys, appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Pokemon, signing out.